What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Pack on the HermitCraft server. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode, we were checking out these boots that I'm wearing, the slime boots. So we bounce around if we take too long of a fall. We checked out the slime sling so we can move around pretty quickly. And we started building a new spawn house over here. So I put in a little bit more work on this thing. It's still not complete. I need to go get myself a lot of sand so I can make some more glass. I accidentally broke a pane right here. And then, we're putting in, a whole pane back here. We'll probably put in stairs, I think, to the basement over in this section over here. And then I did put stairs up to the second floor like this. So we'll probably put in other things around here. We'll furnish this thing up as we go. And then I also need to put in some more glass panes here. I'm pretty much out of sand, so we can't smelt up glass. And so this is going to be on hold for a minute. But today, I think what we're going to end up doing is I kind of want to explore around a little bit. We're not going to be staying at spawn for forever. I did want to set up a spawn house, and we might set up things here at spawn, maybe like a trade post or something like that. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing the whole server economy thing on this modded server like they're doing on the vanilla server. So I don't know about that. But what I do know is that if there's just too many people around, too many machines, things get laggy pretty quickly in mod Minecraft. So we've all decided that we're going to kind of spread out a bit and have our main base, but we all wanted to have like a little bit of something here at spawn anyway. So, like I said, today we're going to be going around and exploring. I think we're going to head over to the east. Makes sense to me. My house is kind of on the east side of the spawn area. So I don't know where we're going. I don't know how long we're going to be gone, but I do know that we're going to go check out some things over this way, hopefully. Man, that would suck if you do that and you just land straight into a lava, right? We're just going to keep going this way, see if we can find any cool biomes or whatever. It looks like I did explore a little bit over this way, but not super far. But I'm looking for like a desert or, I don't know, just something that's going to catch my eye. Savannah would be kind of cool, I guess. We need to figure out where we're going to have our main base and all of that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to bounce my way over to somewhere, and when I get somewhere, I'll bring you guys back in. Well, I just discovered a village over this direction, so we haven't seen villages at all in 1.10, I don't think. It looks like they're using the path blocks over here, which is pretty cool. Looks like this house got a tree grown in it, just a little world spawn issue, I guess. So we have carrots and stuff like that. There's a villager. I was gonna say I don't see any villagers. So this one has green stuff on. He's a librarian. Okay. And he's got withering book. Is that something we want? I don't know. Maybe these villagers would be really cool for getting a bunch of different types of books early on. There's a bunch of villagers right here. So there's a librarian and there's another one. I don't know if I can... There's definitely two of them. I don't know if I can talk to the other guy or not. They're just on top of each other. That isn't going to work. So what is this kind of house? We got purple floor. Another librarian. Thorns 3. Meh. So what we got in the chest? It looks like that doesn't have anything, or this village has been looted. I haven't seen any sign of other people being here yet, so I don't know if other people were here or not. I suppose it's possible. I mean, this village isn't super far away from spawn, right? We're only... Well, where's my waypoint? Does it show? I guess we're too far away that it doesn't show any... Oh, no, it's over this direction. There it is, 780 meters away, 780 blocks. So I guess it's possible somebody could have talked to these guys already. This is called a sage villager. All right, well, I'm not seeing anything like super useful. Wow, look at your red eyes. I'm not seeing anything super useful yet. It's a druid, huh? Beetroot for an emerald. So this is a good way to get some emeralds. This guy's got a lot of different things we can trade. Okay. So I'll remember that for later, that there are druid villagers. All right, well, I wanted to show you guys that. It doesn't really look like there's anything super interesting here, so let's go ahead and continue on. I found an owl. So I was just continuing on my way over here, and we reached the top of like a really tall mountain. Guess you can't really see it anymore. I went a little bit far away. So I jumped off the mountain over here because I saw plains. And then I saw there was like this little hill in the middle of the plains. And then I just saw that there was an owl. So I don't know what these owls do. It's from Ender's Zoo. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this. And he's gone. I don't think I mentioned this. So the tooltip you're seeing there in the upper left-hand corner, this is from the one probe. So as we talked about, I think in the first episode was the thing that I wanted to do was make that probe, and we saw that you could attach to a few different helmets. Maybe I don't ever want a helmet on. Maybe I want to go without a helmet and I don't want to have that item on me. Yeah. So anyway, there's a configuration setting for the client where you can enable the one probe tooltip without having crafted the item. So I've done that. There's also a server setting. I don't know why this is even a thing, but anyway, there's a server setting for this mod where you can prevent clients from doing that and make them have to create the item. Again, I don't know why that's even a thing, because we've had, what am I looking at, Wayla or whatever, in our mod packs for forever, right? And it's always just been a thing. You never had to create anything for it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why the mod is set up the way it is. I'm sure there's reasons for it, and I'm sure there's reasons why you'd want to restrict people from doing it. But anyway, since we've had, what am I looking at in mod packs before, I just went ahead and turned on the settings since it's enabled on the server. And yeah, now we get tooltips whenever we look at things. Also, I heard that there is Wayla, the same mod that we've used previously, available. You know, you can install that on your client or whatever. I haven't checked that one out. This one was already a part of the mod pack, so this is the one we went with. I'm seeing that hill over there with those tall birches. I really want to go check that out, but it is nighttime, so this could be bad, but we're heading over there. Yeah, if anything bad happens, we can always just bounce away, right? Oh, let's love it. This looks really, really cool. I like this. I still don't know where I want to build. I'm not sure if I want to build on like a flat plains. I always like plains though. But I think having like a hill or something to build into would be pretty good. Also, another thing I want to take into consideration is my distance from spawn. I don't know if we have stuff that we can warp around with in this mod pack. Yeah, I don't want to go so far away and then make it like such a pain to get back to spawn. Should I need to go back there if other people want to visit me? So, I don't know. Those are things I'm taking into consideration. Right now, we're already about 1,300 blocks away from spawn, so that's probably a little further than I want to be. So I'm just going to be looking around, hopefully not jumping into lava pools, and hopefully finding a place that I want to stay. Yeah, somewhere relatively nearby spawn. Alright guys, well, I've been bouncing around for a little while now, and I think I found a place that I want to call my home. We got owls on the trees. What more could you want, right? We got ocean view, which is kind of cool. This is a forest, I think Forest Hills, maybe just forest. I don't know. It's kind of mountainous, at least over here. That might be Forest Hills on that side. Whoa, okay. Okay, I thought he was like right next to me. So yeah, right over there where that Enderman is, that's holding that grass block. I was thinking this could be like our main base area. Yeah, we could have some outside stuff here. We have to light up everything and make sure monsters aren't going to spawn. We're not going to get creepered or whatever. But I'm looking at these mountains over here. Like we have an overhang. Let's get down here and take a closer look. So we have this overhang right here, just a natural one. I'm thinking we could, you know, put up walls and use that as kind of like, I don't know, an inside portion of our base. I'm looking at these cliffs here, so I'm thinking we could have ground level stuff, and then we could have like a second floor kind of in the mountain here, which would be kind of cool, outlooking our lake and outlooking the ocean. I think that would be really nice. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out a lot of different things, like how we're gonna move all of our stuff from the spawn area here. We're gonna have to set up like a mine. We're gonna have to start setting up all sorts of resource farming. I really don't have a lot of building blocks at this point in time. We're probably going to make use of the chisel and cobblestone. Since inventory is kind of tight, I've been throwing away a lot of my cobblestone as well. So we don't have a whole lot of that. We do have a nice apple tree over here, which is kind of cool. So we can just harvest apples whenever we want to. We don't have to worry about hunger, really. So that'll be kind of nice. I do notice that these are like grown. So I wonder if somebody else has been hanging out over here too. I'm almost wondering if somebody else has set up a base nearby. I hope not. We're about 304 blocks away from spawn, so I guess people could have been hanging out over here. But I haven't seen any signs of anybody else being out this way, so that's good. I just hate to choose this area and find out that somebody else has already built a base here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep looking around a little bit. Make sure that this area is okay to build in, well, at least permanently build in. Make sure nobody has like a temporary thing around, although I'd imagine we'd see like a pillar. We got cheaty floaty sand up there. Can we see that? Let's get up here. Ooh, oh, almost. Yeah, we got cheaty floaty sand up there. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna just scout out this area a little bit more, make sure we got the all clear, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do as far as moving in. All right, guys, well, I looked around that area, and it seems that nobody else is building around there, at least that I could tell. With our mini map that we have here, the FTB utilities, you can claim chunks. Yeah, so I went ahead and I claimed that area. I staked my claim. Nobody else can build there. Hopefully, it's not going to be a problem. So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to move all these chests of stuff, because that's like 2 inventories worth of stuff, right? 2 more inventories. Yeah, so essentially we'd have to go 8 times plus everything else that we got over here just to move our stuff back and forth. I really don't want to do that. So I was looking. There is a item here called chest transporter, and it says wooden chest, iron chest, golden chest, and diamond chest transporter. Now I don't know if those correlate to the iron chest mod, or if that means like it's made with diamonds so you can transport chests, you know, 128 times. I honestly don't know how these work. So I assume we're going to want the iron chest transporter. We're going to assume that this works with the iron chest mod. You need this level in order to move an iron chest. Anyway, it's not super expensive. It's just some sticks and some iron. So let's go ahead and make this. I've never tried this before. We'll see how this works. I assume it's going to work just like a dolly, but we'll see. So there's an iron chest transporter, and we will transport this one. Okay, so I picked it up. I can set it down. It does have a durability, and it looks like it does give us, oh, it gives us wow, it gives us all sorts of nasty stuff, doesn't it? Hunger, mining fatigue. It does give us jump boost though. Doesn't really feel like we have jump boost though, does it? And slowness. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know why it's that extreme, but that's a thing. So I imagine this is going to work like most other things. Like when we've used dollies before, you can just grab this and then stick it into a golden bag of holding and we don't have to worry about it. Yep. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and make a few of those. We'll capture all of these blocks, take them with us. I'll tear down our smeltery and we'll move that as well. I'm thinking this house right here, this is going to be torn down. This is like a temporary thing, right? So all the stuff that's in there needs to be removed anyway. It's pretty much an eyesore, and it feels like it's now in the middle of a bunch of nice buildings, which it kind of is, although we got another one similar right next door. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get our stuff, move it over to our new base, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, well, just like that, I tore down the entire house. We have all the stuff that was inside of it in my inventory and in my golden pouch here. Yeah, it turns out we actually did have some cobblestone. I thought I had thrown it away, and I forgot. I did make a basic drawer and I filled it up. This holds, I think, 30, yeah, it says 32 stacks right on the tool tip there. Yeah, so it holds a decent amount of cobblestone. So we did have some of that. So we should be able to use the chisel mod to get some basic building blocks going, which is pretty cool. Other things that I need to do around here, obviously we need to get this stuff lit up. Yeah, just like in modded 1.7, you can hit, I believe it's F7, turns those circles on and off. That doesn't update as quickly as the 1.7 mod. I guess it was NEI that added it. It doesn't update as quickly, but supposedly it's supposed to be less resource intensive. Like you shouldn't notice your FPS drop as much or at all. I don't know. Anyway, I need to make sure all this stuff is lit up. I still need to finish up this house back here as well. And we will get to that. I think we're going to be jumping back and forth between the two bases as I, yeah, just for something else to do as we need to complete various different things. And this will be our home base. So another thing I'm going to have to do, besides moving my waypoint here over to this side, we're going to want stuff in this house in case I do die. And in case I do have to run all the way back there. I mean, it's only 300 blocks, but that's still kind of a walk that I don't want to have to make. So we'll have to set up chests here, whatever, to re-equip ourselves. Should we die and lose our slime boots and our slime sling and all this sort of stuff. So that'll be things that we will work on in the future. For now, I'm going to go ahead and try and get my stuff moved over to our new base area. Hopefully just dig out a safe spot so we can AFK through the night or whatever we need to do, get away from the monsters. Yep, let me do that and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, well, I've gone around the area that we've claimed. By the way, if you go into the claimed chunks right here, you can kind of see what I've claimed here. So yeah, we claimed just this little peninsula area. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the overhang above us. There we go. Actually, it's probably better if we go here. So pretty much I've claimed this little bit of land right here. So yeah, that is going to be our base, but we're probably just going to be hanging out around this section. We might build things off over here, whatever. We're not going to be using this whole thing for right now, but I want to make sure, you know, people aren't stealing sand or whatever else and ruining the land nearby. But anyway, so the thing that's really been bothering me about this right here is this lava lake. It's cool that there's lava here. I mean, that's a lot of free power or whatever else we need. I guess fuel for our smeltery, but I keep almost rubber banding into it, or I guess slime slinging into it. Yeah, it's gonna cause us to die, so it needs to go. So I was just looking in JEI a moment ago for different tanks, different ways we can store it. It looks like we have a few different options. We have fluid tanks from Ender.io. We have an E-tank from Flight Twinks. I have no idea what this is. There's no recipe for it. Ender tank. Yeah, we have these tanks from Mechanism, but I think these are all gas. There is an Open Computers tank upgrade. Then I saw that there was a quantum tank. This doesn't look expensive. This got me thinking, what is a quantum tank from Quantum Storage? I guess we can do at quantum. So this has 2 blocks in it. We have the quantum tank and the quantum storage unit. The only difference between them is a chest and a bucket. I'm almost wondering if this is like a deep storage unit, and if so, that's like exceptionally cheap. Speaking of deep storage, do we have those in this pack? I don't even know if we have Mine Factory Reloaded in this pack. Deep Dark Portal. Okay, I guess that's back. I think the last time I tried Extra Utilities 2, it didn't have the Deep Dark. Maybe? I can't remember. But anyway, let's look at this quantum storage, or I'm sorry, the quantum tank. So that is 5 iron, 3 obsidian, and a bucket. That seems rather inexpensive. Now, I don't have any obsidian yet, and this is diamond mining level. I can't remember if diamond is lower or higher than obsidian. I think we should be able to mine obsidian with diamonds, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's make ourselves another bucket. By the way, I did add a few more mods to this mod pack. I added one that shows the mod tooltip, like the name of the mod that the items come from at the very bottom there. You might have seen that like when you scroll over here, but by default, that doesn't show in your regular inventory. So yeah, there's a mod that I added to this mod pack that does that. And then I've added another mod where you can scroll items in and out of another inventory like you could with any eye. Yeah. That's missing from JEI, just enough items, this screen over here. So yeah, I did add in another mod where we have the item scrolling, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to try and see if we can get those added to the pack by default. So we'll see about that. Anyway, we want to make ourselves a bucket, and I think what we're going to do is sleep till day. Even though I spam torches all around, yeah, I still don't feel safe. There's still going to be a spot that I missed that a monster's going to spawn. And it's just gonna get us. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just put 3 things of lava here, pour some water on it, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get some obsidian. Otherwise, we'll just end up making like the Ender.io tank, I think, or a few of those, and just taking all this lava and storing it. I don't want to get rid of it, that's for sure. So if we do that, I don't want the water going everywhere. There we go. So can we mine this? It says not harvestable. Okay. I might have to put a diamond upgrade on our pickaxe, which is fine. We only have 11 modifiers remaining. I think that will allow us to mine at obsidian level. I thought diamond level was the same, but I guess I'm wrong. So if we do that and this, mining level obsidian. Ah, okay, here we go. I think there's also like a sharpener. Yeah, one of these things. I think if you get one of these sharpening kits, you can raise the mining level of your tool regardless of the material that's been made out of. I've never used these before, and we don't really have like all this stuff set up just yet. So that'll be something we'll look at in the future, I'm sure. So how fast do we mine this stuff, or I guess how slow? I'll be right back. Alright guys, well there's the crafting recipe for it. Got our obsidian, our iron, and our bucket right here. So there it is. So I'm going to make one more bucket since our other one is full of water right now. And we had to use our bucket that we just made in this quantum tank. There's a couple things I'm curious about. Does this hold like a stupid amount of liquid? And if so, can you break it and pick it back up? I can see right there in the tooltip, it shows that it holds 53,000 or 536,870 buckets. It's showing millibuckets, so that 0.911, that's like less than a full bucket. Yeah, so 500 and 36,000 buckets. Oh man. So it says not harvestable. This says harvestable. Okay, so we can pick it up. We can set it back down. Does it retain liquid? Let's find that out. So it's got 1,000 of lava in there. I assume we can't put in multiple liquids. Let's harvest it. Let's move it over here real quick so I don't obsidianize all that stuff. We're going to try putting a second lava or a second water fluid in there. Quantum tank. This looks like the old school Greg Tech. Okay. Bucket out. Oh, do I have to click it? Maybe? In, out. Okay, ghost item. Aha. So it holds one bucket, or I'm sorry, one fluid type. You can't put in more than one. If I try right-clicking with this, that doesn't work. That's really neat. You don't need like a special crazy wrench or whatever. Aha. So, I guess I'm going to be bucketing out some lava. We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Alright guys, well I went ahead and I cleaned up all the lava that was here. It's actually a whole lot more than I thought there was gonna be. So yeah, it was kind of 2 layers deep in some places and went a little bit further back into the wall. So we ended up getting 130 buckets of lava. That's not so bad. That'll run our smeltery for quite some time. And if we use anything like a lava generator or whatever, yeah, we got that covered. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. So we could probably take this with us when we go mining, whenever we see lava lakes or whatever, so that'd be really convenient. Unfortunately, in this mod pack, there is not thermal expansion. As far as I understand it, thermal expansion is not updating past 1.7.10. That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe something's changed since then. But anyway, the reason why I brought that up is because thermal expansion has an item in it called a Fluivac. So what a Fluivac did... in the earlier versions of modded Minecraft is you could set it to insert fluids into a tank that's in your inventory, and you just right click on the fluids and like it fills it up. So it's like super convenient. This would be like the perfect item to use with one of those. But since we don't have that in here, it's not really a thing we can do, so whatever. Hopefully another mod comes out that emulates the same behavior as that item, because that is a really, really good item. So yeah, we kind of got things established here. We got rid of the one thing that was kind of scary about bouncing around this area. I've gone around and spammed torches all over the area. We've claimed the chunks. So yeah, the next thing we have to do is start digging in, start building, and all of that stuff. But I don't think there's enough time today for me to get onto that, so we'll probably look at doing that next episode. But yeah, I think we're going to go and wrap it up here for today, guys. We checked out a lot of cool stuff. We bounced around for a little while. We finally got ourselves a new base. We got rid of our old spawn house, the Super Pro house. Yeah, unfortunately, it was just like an eyesore, like I was saying. It's just kind of in the middle of a bunch of really nice looking houses. Yeah, it had to go. No more dirt house, no more cobblestone house. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.